Hey, this is Amanda from The Fundamental Home, and it is the day after Thanksgiving, and I'm sharing with you a turkey leftover recipe. And it's really simple. It is turkey sandwiches, but I am also sharing with you something else that I'm making using my leftover Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes, and that is kind of a version, an Americanized version of Colcannon, which is an Irish dish that's cabbage and mashed potatoes, but it's a Colcannon kind of soup. So that's what I'm going to call it. I just made up my own thing. Colcannon soup. And so I'm going to use our leftover mashed potatoes and our leftover Brussels sprouts. And usually with Colcannon, you'd also put onions in it. I'm going to just use some onion powder, a little salt, a little pepper, and just some leftover things from our Thanksgiving. And it's going to be delicious. If you do not like cabbage or you think you don't like Brussels sprouts, I want you to try this because we're always trying to find ways to get more greens in our diet. Let me tell you something. The Irish knew what they were doing here. They knew what they were doing when they put cabbage or Brussels sprouts in mashed potatoes. You're going to love it. And it doesn't matter if you don't like it or not. You will love this. Try it. I promise. And I do want to say this too. I was talking to Tangi, my good friend Tangi. I'm going to link her channel here at the top. She's doing a leftover dish today also for Thanksgiving leftovers, and she's doing it with ham. And she's doing a ham and potato soup because that's what you got left over on Thanksgiving, guys. So she said something about it being too simple. I said, Tangi, it's not too, who wants to make a big meal after you just made that huge Thanksgiving? You don't. And I am giving you all permission to make something simple and easy and just make the use of all those leftovers so nothing's going to waste. It's all going to taste. Everything that you made is delicious. It's going to be delicious the second time around. It's going to be great. So don't feel that you have to like overdo it again. You've already had the big feast. Now we're just making use of the leftovers. Keep it simple. You deserve a break. You deserve a break, Mom. Take a little break and make a little simple dish. I'm going to show you what I'm making with my leftovers. And here it is. Okay, so here are my leftovers, everything ready. So in this foil container here is my leftover turkey. We just made it last night. So I'm just going to pick it straight off the turkey. Tomorrow I'm actually going to just pick everything off the turkey and make broth with the bones. I've already made a great video on that last year, and I did a turkey soup. I'll link that at the top if you want to check that out. But for right now, I'm just going to pull the turkey straight off the bone and make my turkey sandwich. To make it, I'm also going to have my Duke's mayonnaise, guys, because I am from the South. And I'm going to use hamburger bun. You don't need hamburger buns. We just had some that we purchased for hamburgers, but also we had some left over from our church event on Tuesday, and I want to make sure I use them up. So we are going to use a hamburger bun, but you can use any white bread and it's perfectly fine. For our Colcannon, we are going to use all of these beautiful mashed potatoes. Doesn't that look delicious? And we're going to use our beautiful Brussels sprouts. I'm going to actually slice those up really, really thin. That's the first thing I'm going to do here. And then I'm going to take all of these mashed potatoes and put them in this pan, add a little butter, add a little cream, put in all this beautiful sauteed Brussels sprout slices, and just let that cook and get warm. And then I'm telling you, the key is lots of butter, lots of butter. Normally you would add some green onions. I don't have any, so I'm going to throw in a little onion powder and we'll be done. And we have some leftover lima beans and corn that we might have on the side as well for our beautiful after Thanksgiving lunch, brunch, or you could even have it as a dinner dish. So let's get started on the Colcannon. I'm going to slice up these beautiful Brussels sprouts. Don't you just want to eat those? I have my potatoes in the pan, and here's what I'm going to add. Some onion powder and a little bit of broth. I decided to use that instead of cream because I had that left over from yesterday, and I want to make sure I use it. And some butter, so a little unsalted butter. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of this broth. So we want to add some of this in here. It's really fatty, it's gelatinized, and this is what was left over from the turkey yesterday, and that's going to take the place of cream. Then we are going to add some butter. And for this size, we're going to add about a tablespoon and a half of butter. Here's a tablespoon and a half of butter. I'm going to add a little sprinkle of onion powder. Like I said, you really should have green onions, but we don't have any on hand. We're just using our leftovers here. And this is my sliced very thinly Brussels sprouts going in there. So I'm going to take that and add just a little bit of water. Okay. And we're going to turn this on a medium-low heat and stir it all together and let it cook down together. And then we'll have our tasty Colcannon. We'll keep an eye on that, and while that cooks, we'll make our turkey sandwich, the best part. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some slices of turkey that were left over, and I'm actually going to break them up because I like it to be, the turkey to spread out nice and thinly on my sandwich, particularly if you have just plain white bread, because you don't want the turkey to just take up a whole lot of space. I mean, you could, but I'm trying to make the most of it, of my leftovers. I want to stretch these turkey sandwiches out. So I'm just going to spread them nice and thin and stretch them apart so it's not like a big chunk of turkey. And then I'm going to get my bread out. This, like I said, could be regular white bread, but I'm going to use hamburger buns because that's what I have. And then my Duke's mayonnaise. Any mayonnaise will do. A lot of people like Miracle Whip, but I like whatever mayonnaise I can get, and this is actually what was least expensive. But around here, I will tell you, Duke's mayonnaise is an institution. Now this is how I like to do it. I like to put a nice amount of mayonnaise and spread it evenly. Can you see that? Not too thick, not too thin, nice and even. And then here's what else I like to do. I like it on the other side too. Is this a healthy sandwich? No. And now we have it on the other side. Then you're going to take your turkey and spread it nice and thinly across the bread. It's like a little game of Tetris, trying to make sure there's turkey in every spot and it doesn't overlap too much. And there it is. A beautiful turkey sandwich. Now, you can put other things on there if you want. You can put cheese or anything else. That's just how I like my turkey sandwich. All right, it's come to a boil. I'm going to turn it down. And it's really taken on a beautiful potato soup consistency. Thin for potatoes, thick for soup. It's perfect. It looks delicious. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, and this will be ready, and we'll let it sit here on the stove and stay warm until my other turkey sandwich is done. Okay, so here is our lunch, and it is beautiful. I have already had a bite of our Colcannon soup, and let me tell you something. I added a little salt and a little pepper. The addition of that leftover turkey broth was brilliant. This is amazing. Look at that. Let me just get you in closer here. Look at that. So good. It is ridiculous. I hope you made Brussels sprouts so you can try this. If not, try it on another day. You're going to love it. But if not, look guys, turkey sandwich. You need this in your life. I know it's not health food. It's a once a year splurge. But let me tell you, you need it in your life. So this is our leftover lunch here. Our Colcannon soup, and our turkey sandwiches. I hope that it gives you a nice, easy, tasty after Thanksgiving lunch. So that's it, guys. I am going to sit here and eat this because I'm not kidding you. This right here, that is delicious. I cannot even wait to eat it. I'm like trying to put this camera down. So I'm going to eat. And you guys, thank you for watching. I hope it's given you some ideas, and you can make some good Thanksgiving leftovers for your family and not stress about it having to be fancy. You've done fancy, okay? Now it's time to be simple and just enjoy what you have and make the most of it. So you do that and feel okay with it, and God bless you. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, your day after Thanksgiving, your Black Friday. Oh, speaking of which, Black Friday, Tangi and I are going to be sharing some Amazon affiliate links in Frugal Family Food, Frugal Family Christmas, and Frugal Family Life today for Black Friday. We want to make sure that you guys can take advantage of all the best deals. So we're going to be scouring the internet trying to find the best deals for you. So keep an eye out. Normally we only allow ourselves one post a day, but for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, we will be sharing with you one post, I think like every hour, just to make sure you're getting those best deals. So keep an eye out. If you're looking for some deals, we have them for you in Frugal Family all the Frugal Family groups. All the links are in the description box if you need them. And that's it. I'm going to eat my lunch. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye! That is amazing, guys. That is amazing. I'm not even kidding you. This is so good. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm really glad you came to visit us here at the Fundamental Home. Make sure if you enjoyed this video that you click the like button, and also click subscribe right below me for more videos coming into your inbox all the time. And also, if you enjoy social media, we've got links up at the top here for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all the other fun things. And check out thefundamentalhome.com for more information about what we're doing all the time and how we do it, because there's way more details there. And here over to the right, we have some videos that I recommend. So thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you next time. Bye!